everyone, I'm Heba and welcome back, and I want to say welcome to all you new subscribers. I know my Beautylish Lucky Bag video gets a lot of subscribers, and I just want to say welcome and thank you so much. And for all the existing subscribers, you all know that I love and appreciate each and every one of you guys. So I do appreciate that y'all are all here. But anywho, let's talk about this video. I did another order with Florasis. I had to get another palette, a couple lipsticks, and a powder. The products that I already have before, and I did a video on those, and I'll link it down below for you guys. I had 3 eyeshadow palettes in that video. 2 of them were the Phoenix palette 01 and 02, and the other is the Forest Aura, the Impression of Dye eyeshadow palette. Love those palettes. Artwork in those palettes and the quality of the shades were just beautiful. So I had to get another eyeshadow palette. Also got another powder and 2 lipsticks. So I added some more products to my existing collection from Florasis. Florasis is a Chinese makeup brand, and when you do place an order, it does take about 3 weeks to get here. And I have to say that they packed it the same way they did with my first order. You can see that these products come in these, I call them pillows, just little plastic bags filled with air, so you know that these products are safe and secure. Also got some free items in here, and I'll show those to you too. But first, let me show you this eyeshadow palette. This is called the Floral Engraving Ode Makeup Palette, The Encounter. And just look at the outside packaging. As you can see, it's shaped as a fan, but you open it up like a fan, and here are the shades in this palette, and the artwork in here, no words. This palette costs $59, and this palette is engraved to honor Ode to the Goddess of the Lao River. So when I saw that this was about a poem, I had to research it, and this is what I found. In the Ode to the Goddess of Lao River, this is an ancient Chinese poem created by this writer. I'm not going to even try to pronounce it because I know I'm going to say it wrong. But this writer was living in the state of Wei during the 3 Kingdoms. And in this tale, he is returning from the capital to his own land when he stops at the river for a rest, where he sees a vision of the goddess so powerful that he instantly falls in love with her. He sees beauty as elegant as a startled swan and supple as a swimming dragon. Though he's swept away by her beauty, it's a love that isn't meant to be. And this poem is exquisitely engraved into this palette. This palette is tailor-made for the seamless application of creaseless matte colors and fallout-free glitter colors. This palette has a practical color scheme. In addition to eyeshadows, some of the colors may be used as blush or highlighter. So I did 2 looks with this eyeshadow palettes, and I did use these 2 shades down here as blushes, 1 for each look. And to be honest, when I swatched this palette, I thought, oh, it's going to be a little light. But as you can see from the 2 looks that I did, they're very pigmented, very smoothing on the lids, and the metallics are just pop. And even using these 2 shades as blushes, especially the light shade, that's the one that I'm wearing right now as a blush. You can see it on my cheeks. I am wearing a bronzer, but you can just see that color. It's very pretty. And here's the other powder. This is the Fairy Peach Blossom Pressed Powder Impression of Dye. And as you can see, it has the same on the packaging. And another one that is just beautiful. This one does have 2 tones, a green and a light pink. The green does kind of calm the redness a little bit. And this powder also came with a puff, which I don't use, because in that video I did use the puff with the other powder that I got, and whenever I applied it on my face and put it back in the powder, some of the makeup from my face came onto the powder, so that just made it dirty. So I just like using a brush. Didn't even open this one. And then these 2 beautiful lipsticks, just again, artwork. I'll talk more about the powder and the lipsticks later on in the video, but let me go ahead and show you the things that I got for free. Some lipstick samples, and I did get this one also in my previous order, and I did swatch those, and these are the same shades. So if you want to see what these shades look like, I'll link that video again down below. It's the same one, and you can see what these shades look like. I'm going to save this for another occasion. Oops. 1 packet of a single makeup wipe, box of makeup cotton squares. I did get this one also in the previous order, and this is what it looks like. I did get this brush, which is very fluffy. I didn't use it yet because, I don't know, I wanted to use my brushes first. Comes with a flat bottom so you can kind of stand it on your counter. I didn't get this one in the previous order, and I also didn't get this one. This is new. A case filled with brushes. Let's see here. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brushes in this collection. So I may give this to a family member or put it in a future giveaway. Let me go ahead and show you the 2 looks that I did with this palette, and also using the powder and the 2 lipsticks, 1 in each look. The first look is set to music, so didn't talk in that one. And then this look is the second one, and I did talk in that one. Well, alright, let me go ahead and show you these 2 looks, and I'll see you on the other side. Before I get into the next look, the last look, really did love that with the red and this light blue in the inner corner. Really did like that look. So let's try using this side here in the palette. Let's go into this shade and let's put that in the transition. Or in the crease, above the crease. I'm going to try not to use a lot of color, so I'm going to go in with this deep shade here and using the Sonia G Jumbo Blender and place that all over my my lid. So let me start in the outer corner and work from there. I do like this chocolate brown shade. It's very smoothing on my lids. It does have a little bit of sheen to it, just a little. Let me just blend that in the crease. Fuse those two shades together. Maybe go up a little above my crease. Now let me use my finger and just kind of pack it on in the outer corner. And in the inner corner. A little bit more in the outer and inner. Go back in the first brush and just kind of blend that out in the crease. Actually, I kind of like it like this just by itself, but we're going to use some of these metallic shades. You know, this is a nice look as it is, but I'm going to have to try one of these metallic shades, and I'm going to use this gold one. I'm going to use my finger and just kind of pop that in the middle just to see what it will look like. Kind of like a halo effect. Let me just kind of blend the edges out so it doesn't look like, you know, a fingerprint on my lid. Then going in with the first brush and the first shade and just kind of blend everything out there in the crease and above. I'm going to put the foundation on. I'll come back and do underneath my eyes. Only put concealer and foundation on, and let's go underneath the eyes. I'm going in with the first brush and the first shade, this one right here, and then place that all over underneath my eyes. Then going in with the pencil brush, also by Beautylish, the Yano series, and going in with the deep shade, placing that in the outer and inner corner underneath my eyes. Well, I think I'm just going to stick with in the outer corner. I think, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to put it in the inner corner. I forgot I wanted to use this shade as a blush, and I thought I pressed record, and I did this side, and I looked and I didn't press record. And it's not bad. I thought it'd be a little light, and I have bronzer on. Forgot to mention I have bronzer on. That is a pretty shade. It goes on very smoothly, just like the shadows on my lids. Let me put more on this side. Very pretty. Now let me go do my hair and I'll be right back. Finish the eye look, and I have to say that this is a pretty halo eye effect here, using only 3 shades. But I'll talk more about the shadows. Let's go ahead and powder my face. I'll be using this one, which is the Fairy Peach Blossom Pressed Powder, and this is part of the Impression of Dye collection. Now this is limited edition. It costs $49 US, and I have to say that the engraving in this powder is just beautiful. This formula is formulated with silk powder for a soft, smooth touch on your skin. It has oil absorbent powder to reduce sheen and keep your makeup refreshed and defined throughout the day. And the dual color that you can see here, it's a soft pink and a mint green. But these 2 shades can be mixed to brighten the skin tone and create an even and natural looking complexion. Let me see if I can swatch just the green and the pink separately. So here's the green and this one is the pink. And then let me just mix them together. So I'm just going to swirl it in. Doesn't mess up the engraving too much. And let me apply it to my chin and nose, especially in the oily parts. Now let's go in with the lips, and I want to show you how it's packed. This is the one that I used in the previous look, and it came packed the same way except for the different design box, which is, let's see here, this one right here. And it comes very secure in this box. Even how they ship it, it's very secure. So it's snugged in here in a styrofoam insert. You just take it out, and there is the little hanging piece of jewelry there. So let me go ahead and attach that. Kind of already took it out of the little plastic bag here. It has a claw hook, And I'm gonna have to do it closer. My eyesight won't see. And this is what it looks like put together. Beautiful green and silver, and I believe some rose gold right there. So this one is the Blooming Rouge Love Lock lipstick. And this one cost also $49 US. So in China, a love lock is a token of affection given to your partner. At Florasis, we worked with locksmiths versed in ancient traditions of this craft to present to you this unique love lock lipstick that exudes Eastern romance. I like that. I like how they describe that. So you can see on one side it has like a keyhole, and on the other side it gives you the name and the number of the lipstick. But on the side with the lock, you just push it and out comes this lipstick. And this lipstick is delicately engraved with a love story. I hope that this camera will do it justice. I mean, it's just incredible, the intricate work in here. And you can see the tip there. It has their emblem, their logo. So this is M317 Be With You. And this formula is enriched with extracts of cotton rose, summer snowflake flower, and Madonna lily to nourish your lips and reduce lip wrinkles. Didn't know that. And they consider this a soft matte finish. And let me go ahead and swatch this, and I'll talk about the other lipstick after I apply this one on. Ooh, that's kind of like a orangey lipstick there. This look kind of burgundy. Let me show you. Wow, okay. I don't know if this one will work with this look, but we'll try it. Very smooth on the lips, and it glides on very nice. I can see some orange on my lips, but I also see red, so it's kind of like a burnt reddish orange. I'm not good with describing colors here, but it feels very thin on my lips, very nice. Not drying at all for being a matte lipstick. I do like this color, very nice. And I love the packaging that it comes in. I mean, that's just artwork in itself. So you just insert it back and click it in. And you could even carry this by itself. And this is the other one that I used in the previous look, and it's the same name, Blooming Rouge Love Lock Lipstick, but this is part of the Impression of Dye collection. This one's limited edition, and it's also a matte lipstick, and it comes in 2 shades. And the one that I got is M9420, Just Love You. So this one, the formula is enriched with floral and plant essence, traditionally used by the dye people, and the lipstick is engraved with exquisite and vivid miniature patterns of peacocks, one of the cultural symbols of the dye people of China. Same kind of jewelry hanging down. I'm gonna put it on this side, and of course you push it in and out comes this lipstick. And this one is a smoke raspberry red. So here is the Impression of Dye lipstick. So 2 different shades. This one has a little bit of a sheen to it. So it's a matte with a little bit of a sheen to it. And then this one, the one I'm wearing on my lips, is a true matte, but it's very comfortable on the lips. And this one costs $49 if I didn't mention that already. Now let's go back and talk about this eyeshadow palette. And I mean, what can I say about it that you haven't probably already heard before? The artwork of this palette inside and out is just beautiful, and I love what this artwork means. And I also love the 2 looks that I did with this palette. Now with this look, I probably have other palettes with these shades, but the formula of these palettes, of these shadows, very smoothing, very pigmented. And I had the eyeshadow on for 2 hours now, because before I came on here, someone was at my door and I talked with them for about 30 minutes, and then I had to finish putting the rest of my makeup on and do my hair and change my clothes. So I've had the eyeshadows on for over 2 hours, and there's no creasing. Pigment is still there. The shine in the middle there is still there. I keep saying the word there. And the shades are not mudding with each other. It's not transferring to the upper part of my lid. And I just love how smoothing it is on my crepey lids. And also using these 2 for blushes, not bad. Especially using this one, I thought it'd be a little bit light, but it's very nice, very soft on my cheeks, and it's not looking powdery. Very nice. I haven't used these 2 shades as eyeshadow, but I think I like them as blushes. So I'm real happy I got this palette, because I was really nervous, especially using this blue shade. But when I used it with these red shadows and place it more in the inner corner and kind of on top of the red shade that I used on my lid, beautiful. And this one, the halo, beautiful. And the lipstick is wonderful too. Very comfortable. It's not drying. Now it does show a little bit of my wrinkles, but that's just my lips. I will probably use a lip gloss over it, just kind of smooth it out, and that's just how I prefer to wear lipsticks. Now the powder, I have to try the powder a little bit more, because I see a little bit of a sheen to it whenever I apply this powder. The other powder that I got in the previous video, I kind of like that one. And I am using a highlighter. This is the one that I did get from Florasis. It's this one with the rose engraving here. And I'm starting to like it the more I use it, because it does give me that highlight, that glow, without showing any texture and without being too much in your face. And I also put it underneath my brow bone, the highlighter. So yeah, I am really impressed with everything that I got from Florasis, from in this video and in the video that I did before using those palettes there. Well, alright you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video using more Florasis products. And if you did enjoy this video, I hope that you hit that like button and also the subscribe button so you can see more videos like this. And you all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.